Hey guys, welcome back to another speed build with Asymr. I'm happy that you're here today. Today we're building a tiny loft home. It's really meant for 1 or 2 Sims, and I was really excited to do this, especially after Tiny Living came out. But before we get into the video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I started my channel a few weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago now, and I've been consistent with the video a week. And I hope that if you are not new and you've watched my other videos, that you've been enjoying your time here, and yeah, recommend me to your other friends. Anyway, back to the video. So today we're building a tiny home, like I mentioned before, and it's not super tiny, but I just wanted to mess around with the new stuff that we got, and I wanted to see like what we got with the new pack and everything. I mentioned in my last video that I wasn't really keeping up with what was gonna be given in the pack, so much of this is really a surprise to me, and I just want to say that overall I'm really pleased. I think they really added a lot of cute stuff. Of course, we always want more, but I think for a stuff pack, this was a really good one given to us by EA. So I'm really happy with this pack, and I really had a lot of fun building and putting furniture in the house with mostly just stuff that we got from the pack. I talked through the beginning of the build. I just kind of made the shell, and then I really had no idea what I wanted this house to look like. I kind of just went in and decided that I wanted something modern and boxy, and this is what I came up with. It's really simple, nothing difficult about it. I think for the main focus of this video really was to see how the furniture is and how it all fits together, and how well they go together. And my gosh, I am so happy that this is actually one of the packs that we've gotten where all the things go together. Like the swatches go together. Like one item doesn't have a color swatch that the other one doesn't. Like, so I was really pleased with that. So right here, right now, I'm just messing with the outside. I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Again, it wasn't really the important part of the build, so I kept it really simple. I actually did very, very minimal landscaping in this build, but I really wanted to go for like a darker look. I didn't want to use I wanted it to look woody, but I wanted it to be dark, like no white outside. So that's really what I ended up going with. And the little brown stripe thing at the front, I thought that looked cool. I thought it was like I don't know, a different thing that I could add, and I think the house itself really fits in the neighborhood, so I thought it was perfect. And isn't it just super cute how this lot is probably one of my favorite lots in The Sims 4. It's so good because if you live on this lot, you can walk around the downtown, quote unquote downtown area, and you don't have to get like a loading screen. So I thought it was a cute idea to put it here. And in my mind, the people that live here are like either an old couple that like has retired and they don't want like a big apartment, or a big house, and they just kind of want to live minimally for the rest of their days. Or I was thinking like a young couple, or like maybe even roommates, 2 young roommates, I don't know, could live in this house and they love the city life. And yeah, so that's what I had in mind. But either way, I think the furniture that I put in and everything for tiny living in general really fits a very young vibe, for lack of a better word. And I thought we were gonna get a counter with it, but we did not. But that was okay. We got high chairs, and I really, really like them. They're gonna be my favorite high chairs to use from now on. And I don't hate the colors that came with them. Of course, there's black and white, which is always a good thing for me, at least. I really love black and white. So, but I don't think I end up using them for this build. It's been a couple days since I did it, so sorry if I don't quite remember what exactly I did. Comment down below if you already have Tiny Living, and let me know what your favorite item or what your favorite new gameplay, because I know like they added the 1st tier, 2nd tier, and 3rd tier living, and like your bills are lower, and I think it has like sometimes not sometimes, but if you live in a tiny home, your mood is affected. So let me know what your favorite part about the entire pack is. I really like hearing about other people's opinions when we get new packs, because in case you didn't know, the Sims community is very opinionated, and everybody has like their idea of what they would have liked to see. And sometimes people even have really good ideas that I think they've been doing a good job lately of asking us what we want to see. So let me know down below, like in the comments, what your favorite part is or what your least favorite part is. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, I would like to know in general. So I figure I should tell you guys that while I was building this house, I hadn't actually seen everything that we got with the pack. So if you notice, I'm like finding things as I'm going. So like I hadn't seen the bed, other than obviously on Twitter and online and stuff. I hadn't actually taken the time to individually look at what we got. So as I'm going, I'm like finding new things and I'm like, ooh, I like this. Ooh, I want that. Ooh, I got to use this. So I think I used everything that we got in the pack, but I'm not sure. And if I missed anything and you notice, just let me know down below. But I think I used pretty much the most important things that we got. I know we got like a couple of cute clutter items, and I know I used some of them, but I'm not sure if I've ended up finding all of them. But yeah, so I found this coffee table and I was like, oh, super cute. So I used it, not knowing that there's another coffee table I don't know why I missed it, but I end up finding it later, and I tried and add it in, but I think I just went for this one. Also, I know that this bed / couch thing is supposed to come down. The Sim's supposed to like press a button or something, and it's supposed to come down on the ground and they can lay in it. So the living room space is kind of small, and I don't know if like with the TV sitting right there it would fit. So I think I end up taking that away. But in general, I really didn't want the living room area to be the sleeping area anyway. So I just like the fact that it looks like it's a built-in bookshelf behind the couch. I thought that was cute. And in some of my other builds, actually some builds that I have not posted on YouTube, I always like used to make my own makeshift bookshelf thing behind the TV or like behind the couch. So I thought this was really cute. So even if the Sims aren't able to use the couch bed thing, I don't actually know what it's called, but whatever, even if they're not able to use it as a bed, they can definitely just use it as a couch. And yeah, and I really like that TV that's hanging on the half wall right now. I realized that the other shelf thing was too big for the space, so I went with that one, and I think it's super cute. So when you guys build, do you build according to like what Sim would live there? Because I didn't used to do it, but ever since I started recording myself build, I feel like I always have to have like a background story. And I told you guys what I kind of like imagined, or what kind of Sims I kind of imagined would live in this tiny home. But I also like I like create a false personality or like a fake personality of the Sim. So for this one, I wanted it to be somebody or a Sim who likes like colors, is into plants, and hence why I use that wallpaper that I feel like really nobody ever uses, and I don't think I've ever used that in any of my houses. So this was my first time using it, and I think it actually ended up being super cute, especially when I was keeping the personality of the Sim in mind. I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect. But I don't know, I think it's cute. And even in the bedroom, I end up using it also because I like to tie in things. I don't like it whenever like each room has its own theme. I kind of like to tie everything together. But the house is super colorful. The new furniture that we got and the new color splotches that we got are all really colorful, really warm. So I was happy about that. That leads me into like the next little space in the loft area is I really like that for the painting or whatever painting career, we have a lot of clutter to use for it. So I feel like lately in my houses now, I've been using a lot of this clutter, but I thought it was perfect right here. The lighting must be to die for in this area. So I was like, why not a painter? So I put an area where the Sim can paint, and maybe it's their job, maybe it's their hobby, I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was cute. So it took me forever and a day to finish and choose the color that I wanted for the loft area. So I went with this purple, and mainly because the bed frame had purple on it, and I was like, ooh, why not? So I did a purple pink kind of color. It ended up being girly, but whatever. That can always be changed. But Yeah, I went with the purple pink look. I love this carpet. I've never used it, and I don't know how I've never known it's in the game, but I really like it. And yeah, so it's really cute, very girly. Um I had to reposition the bathroom area because I realized maybe like again, since I hadn't played with the new items we got, I didn't know how much space the Sims needed to get into the bed and everything. So I had to like change up the bathroom space, and that ended up adding some square feet to the the house in general. But I still stayed under the tiny house requirement, so that was cool. And I end up putting a pool in the backyard, and I can't remember if I film it, but I really didn't want to do landscaping. I don't know if it's because I was lazy or because it's a tiny home, and I figured if they're low maintenance already, they're probably not going to want to take care of a yard. So I did not do landscaping, but everything else I put in a lot of work in, so hopefully you guys will forgive me for that. I actually cannot believe this is going to be my fourth video that I'm posting. I've been really consistent trying to push out a video a week, and it's been really hard because there's like other stuff going on, and I've been dealing with other stuff in my life in general. And so I'm really proud of myself that I was able to put out the videos that I wanted every single week. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and I hope that if you subscribed, you're not disappointed. Anyway, back to the video. So we are now putting paintings on the wall, and oh my gosh, you guys, oh my gosh. I am so happy that they actually gave us a a new painting option. And the one painting option has like a million different squatches. So it's like I keep saying squatches and it sounds like I'm saying squatches. I mean swatches, okay? So they gave us a million different swatches for this new painting, and each it's not like just a different color. It's actually like a different painting, and we get like I don't know 10 or 15 of them, and I am so happy for that. That's going to become my new favorite thing to use in my builds, because I always feel like that's like the one thing that I don't know how to do is like decorate the walls. And it's not because I don't know how I want the walls decorated, it's just because I don't have the options that I want or that I should have. So I always end up with like blank spaces or like repeating, like using the same paintings over and over. And I'm just so happy we got that. Actually, that was one of my predictions last week. If you watched my video, I think I said in that video that I was hoping they gave us more decorations, wall decorations in general, and I was super happy about that. I'm pretty sure that I screamed when I saw it. I feel like it should be like lights, you know, like we have so many options for lights, and there's still lights till this day, even though The Sims has been out for like years now, that I've never ever used because we just have so many options. And I really wish that we had that for clutter and for wall decorations. That would be ideally, that would be amazing. So I think this is where I like skipped the bathroom decoration, because I think at this point I had already made the bathroom. And I said last time that I was not going to decorate or I wasn't going to show me filming the bathroom anymore, because I just feel like it's kind of useless unless I'm doing like a very fancy bathroom. So I mostly kept the footage where I'm like decorating and adding clutter. I also didn't record me adding lights, but I think in a minute you will see that I used the lights that we got with the tiny living pack also. They're really like long. They kind of look like something else we have already, but because like in my other builds I use some lights that look similar to them, and I kind of join them to make it look like one light. I think there were the ones that kind of look like mason jars hanging on a long rope, but anyway, we got some that look similar to those, and I used them in this build. And then I thought the space up there above the bookshelf and the couch was kind of blank, so I went ahead and used the painting that we got with I think it's I forget the name of it, the one where we got like more skills with the photography skills, but I used that painting in there and I put it above there, and I think it really ties in the blue from the other painting as well. So then I found this kitchen shelf, and I was like, whoa, that is adorable. So I put it in, like I mentioned earlier, I was finding things along the way. So then I ended up just like switching and removing the cabinets. And I think it works out much better for this house, and it looks way better in general. Then I found this table, and so I switched out the other one. And guys, I love this table. It's so cute. So here now we're outside. Like I said, I didn't really do too much, and I also didn't film myself adding the bushes and stuff like that. on the outside, so you won't get to see that. But I did end up decorating the outside as well. Not too much though, just added hedges and then the pool that I mentioned earlier, just to add a little bit more privacy around the pool. And I think that's it. The rest of the video, I just add clutter around the house and put some final touches. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think this pack is a great pack overall. I think they really gave us a lot of the things that we were looking for tiny living, and I personally like it. I hope you guys do too. And if you like this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe and comment. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.